Ayogen News at 1. My name is DEBORAH ANJORIN. First, the headlines. Iluyomade didn't rebel. He was barred from RCCG. City of David leader, elder says. Kogi local government chair imposes curfew ahead of Natasha's constituency visits. Naira for crude, federal government and Dangote set for talks as refinery imports 12.6 million barrels. 45,000 in Ukraine without electricity after Russian strike, says official. And now, the news in details. Iluyomade didn't rebel. He was barred from RCCG, says City of David elder. An elder in the Redeemed Christian Church of God, City of David Parish, Quincy Ayodele, had denied claims that the former pastor in charge of the parish, Idowu Iluyomade, rebelled against the church before starting his home. Ayodele stated that she had expected that Iluyomade would be restored to his parish or another after he had served his 3-month suspension handed to him by the church leadership. According to the Church Times, in a chat with on-air personality Daddy Freeze, posted on his YouTube channel on Monday, the natural medicine practitioner said she was surprised and disappointed that Iluyomade was given a letter not to step into the church's premises. The World Health Organization consultant said she was always going with Iluyomade, the headquarters of the RCCG, Ebute Metta, for 3 months that he served the punishment. Ayodele expressed concern about the action of the RCCG, saying Pastor Adeboye and Pastor Iluyomade were like father and son. They are so close. There is nothing Adeboye wanted that Iluyomade would not go out of his way to make available. While insisting that Iluyomade did not rebel against the church, she reiterated he was told not to enter City of David. Why they did that is only known to our daddy, the governing council, and God. I cannot answer why, but we are curious, she said. And down to politics news for this afternoon. Kogi local government chair imposes curfew ahead of Natasha's constituency visit. The chairman of Okehi local government area of Kogi State, Amoka, Monday, has imposed a curfew across the council area, citing security concerns following a ban on political rallies and unregulated public gatherings. In a statement personally signed by the chairman on Monday, he declared that the curfew was necessary to maintain peace and order in line with the directives of the Kogi State government and the State Commissioner of Police. The curfew, which takes effect immediately, restricts movements and gathering in designated areas. Anyone found loitering and assembling in restricted zones without clearance from the relevant authorities will be arrested and prosecuted, the statement reads. And down to business news for this afternoon. Naira for crude. Federal government and Dangote set for talk as refinery imports 12.6 million barrels. There are indications that the Naira for crude policy of the federal government may continue, as impeccable insider sources familiar with the development insisted on Monday that all parties involved in the deal would reconvene soon. The first phase of the 6-month deal involving the federal government, Nigeria National Petroleum Company Limited, and Dangote Petroleum Refinery ended March 31st, 2025. It has not been renewed, and the Dangote Refinery has since stopped selling refined petroleum products in Naira due to the non-renewal of the Naira for crude deal. This came as a report by the S&P Global on Monday stated that Dangote Refinery processed approximately 400,000 barrels per day of crude oil in 2025 so far, with about 35% of this supply being sourced for international imports. Commenting on the Naira for Crude policy, a senior government official familiar with the working of the committee responsible for the deal told one of the press correspondents that the government has not ruled out the policy. The initiative is going to continue because it is now obvious that the policy has a great impact on not just fuel prices, but also on other economic indices. It also positively impacted the FX rate. And lastly, on this afternoon news, which is foreign news, 45,000 in Ukraine without electricity after Russian strike, says officials. Tens of thousands of people in southern Ukraine have been left without power after Russian strikes. Despite Kremlin claims it is not launching an attack on Ukrainian energy infrastructure, Kyiv said Tuesday. Russia has rejected a joint US-Ukraine proposal for an unconditional and full ceasefire, but says it agreed a temporary halt on Ukrainian energy sites. Kyiv says Russia has repeatedly hit energy sites anyway. This morning, another Russia strike damaged a power facility in Kherson, leaving 45,000 residents without electricity. Ukrainian Foreign Minister Andriy Sybiga told a news conference. Russia has launched systematic aerial attack on Ukrainian power plants and grid since invading in February 2022. And that will be all for Ayogen News at 1 this afternoon. My name remains DEBORAH ANJORIN. I wish you a lovely afternoon. Thank you so much for always listening and watching.